there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Glad to have you with us from Bank of America Stadium, home to the Panthers here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Sun Devils will put total weather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Auburn's offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very... guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground. He's got it again. Got the first down and more. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. He now has 56 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season. Buying some time. Fit it in the window for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
White. Sweet cut there. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you
breaks free, perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab on the left. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
and you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Auburn offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Quick release by the QB. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Gives it on the option. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. He's got 67 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. The short hands, it's Soto. Touchdown, Tiger. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. To the air, it's Applewhite. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've got a first down here to open the period. DB's right up on the receivers. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Man, they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
It's caught downfield. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 4 over Fresno State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. The 20. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Trying play action. Trying to burn this defensive back. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Running free. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
To throw, it's Applewhite. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Right down the boulevard. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of little space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. RPO complete to open the drive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Auburn to the line in a hurry. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn, from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes, and it's just a physical mindset of Auburn, and they're always that team that wants to run the football.
Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They just keep firing. Here he goes breaking the pocket. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on second and goal. Running play to the left, working for the end zone here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got it.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Using the quick game. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's got him in the flat. Past the 40. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Moving out of the pocket. Fights off a defender. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense
Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Fox. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
He'll take it himself. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And you can tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that 1st down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the 1st down marker. Turnover on downs.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good
why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Yeah, and obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that. Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but...
Touchdown, Auburn! All wideouts, no backs. Just going to keep it after the snap. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. There he goes.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. They're working that left side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there because the QB got it to his guy early. He was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yard.
The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beaten like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. That's caught. It's Foster. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to. Obviously, I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew. But I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Breaks the tackle. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll get rid of it. Connection to the right. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The Sun Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Off play action. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to pass their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab on the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Here's a heat. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to get field goals. Analytics says this, well, now you get no points. And defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
Running into the open space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Motion from the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They've come out with answers on this possession and now another 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He's loose. The 20. Slippery. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last one.
Turning it on. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they will score. Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Jones wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. The tight end always finds a way to get open. He's just a first down machine, Jesse.
And he's a guy, Reese, that is proven he can beat man coverage, but he's also against zone 2. He just knows where the soft spots are in the defense. That's why this quarterback has so much confidence.
Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right on the money. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surround. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
Yeah, just playing the field position, Gabe. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about a punt.
Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
I know both of these teams were ranked guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a